Welcome to the ThriveHer podcast, where we empower women to take control of their unique health conditions and wellness journey during perimenopause and beyond. Our goal is to help you dream big and reach your fullest potential in every part of your life. Each week, the podcast dives into expert insights, natural solutions, and inspiring stories to support you on your journey. And now, here's your host, your no-nonsense naturopath, Rochelle Wade.
Hello and welcome back, everyone. It's great to have you here this week. Today, we're talking about something that could genuinely transform your productivity, creativity, and your resilience. Now, I know you're probably thinking, is it a new app, some superfood, maybe some high-tech productivity hack? Nope. It's actually a low-tech, ancient, time-tested practice. Sleep. That's right. We're calling this episode Sleep Your Way to Success, Why Rest is the Ultimate Performance Enhancer. And yes, I'm fully aware of the title's double meaning, but this is strictly about the power of actual restful sleep. In fact, this episode is all about how quality sleep can help you show up as the best version of yourself, focused, energized, and ready to conquer whatever life throws at you. So grab a cozy blanket, get comfy, and let's talk about how you can literally sleep your way to success. So let's start with a shift in how we think about sleep. More and more successful people, think top CEOs, athletes, and artists, are seeing sleep not as a luxury, but as a tool for achieving peak performance. And it's not because they're lazy or uninspired, quite the opposite. High achievers recognize that sleep sharpens their edge, keeps them focused, and actually fuels productivity. Take, for example, Jeff Bezos, CEO of Amazon, who has publicly stated that he aims for 8 hours of sleep every night. Bezos credits his decision-making ability to being well-rested, saying it allows him to think more clearly and handle the demands of one of the leading, largest companies. And then another example, Arianna Huffington, the founder of Huffington Post and Thrive Global, who famously turned her own sleep crisis into a mission. After collapsing from exhaustion years ago, she became a champion for sleep as the foundation of wellness and performance, advocating for sleeping your way to the top in the healthiest sense, of course. Now, studies back this up too. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that getting consistent, high-quality sleep improves your focus, memory, even your empathy, traits that are incredibly important for anyone leading a team or managing multiple responsibilities. So if you've been trying to get on, with a few hours and finding yourself constantly exhausted, maybe it's time to see sleep as your body's natural performance enhancer. Now let's talk about what's really happening in your body and mind when you're getting quality sleep. Because this isn't just about getting enough rest. Sleep is the time when our brains and our bodies do most of their critical work. Sleep happens in cycles, each one lasting around 90 minutes and consisting of several stages, including light, deep, and REM, which is rapid eye movement, sleep. Deep sleep is when the body releases growth hormone, which repairs tissues and strengthens muscles. This is a stage that helps us recover physically, especially if we're active or under stress. Then there's REM sleep, which is vital for processing emotions, consolidating memories, and enhancing creativity. REM is often called the brain's filing system, and it helps sort through the day's experiences, filtering out the unnecessary and cementing the important. Sleep also regulates hormones, including cortisol, our main stress hormone, and melatonin, the hormone that helps us fall asleep. Studies show that poor sleep keeps cortisol levels high, which leads to increased stress, weight gain, and lower immunity. So if you're ever wondering why you get cranky or sick after a few days of bad sleep, blame cortisol. And here's one of my favorite benefits of sleep. Did you know that your gut microbiome, that bustling community of bacteria and microorganisms in your digestive tract, actually consumes yeast and other compounds in your body while you're asleep? Studies suggest that during a good night's rest, our microbiome clears out up to a kilogram of yeast buildup. This helps keep your gut in balance and supports everything from hormone regulation to immune function. So, if you needed one more reason to get those 7 to 9 hours of sleep, think of it as a nightly detox for your gut. All right, now let's address a big factor in today's sleep conversation, and that's technology. On one hand, we have an array of sleep gadgets, wearables that track our sleep, apps that guide us through meditation, even smart mattresses designed to optimize rest. These tools can be incredibly useful for those who want to monitor and improve their sleep habits. On the other hand, we've also got screens, Wi-Fi, and 5G signals bombarding us, which can disrupt our sleep. So first, there's blue light from our screens. Blue light, like the kind emitted by phones, tablets, and computers. It signals our brain to stay alert. It tricks our brain into thinking it's still daytime, suppressing melatonin, the hormone that tells our body it's time to wind down. So if you're scrolling through social media before bed, your brain is essentially being told, stay awake, it's not time to sleep yet. Then there's the conversation around electromagnetic fields from devices like Wi-Fi, routers, and cell towers. Now, while science hasn't fully settled on how EMF affects sleep, some studies suggest that high EMF exposure could interfere with sleep by subtly impacting brain activity. People who are sensitive to EMF often report better sleep when they turn off their Wi-Fi at night or place their phones on airplane mode. So it might be worth experimenting with this if you suspect tech is impacting your rest. But let's not throw the baby out with the bathwater here. Some tech gadgets can genuinely help. Wearables like the Oura Ring or Fitbit can track your sleep patterns, giving you insight into how much deep and REM sleep you're getting each night. White noise machines or apps with calming sounds can also create a sleep-friendly environment. It's all about balancing tech's benefits with its potential drawbacks. If you're using a screen late at night, try using a blue light filter or night mode. And consider putting your phone across the room or even outside the bedroom so you're not tempted to check on it before bed. This way, you're making tech work for your sleep, not against it. So how do we make sleep a priority in our busy lives? Here are a few practical strategies to help you optimize your rest without overhauling your entire routine. First, consistency is key. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends, helps regulate your body's internal clock or circadian rhythm. This makes it easier to fall asleep and wake up naturally without needing endless alarms or caffeine jolts in the morning. You could try developing a pre-sleep ritual, which signals your body it's time to unwind. This could be something as simple as reading a book, practicing gentle stretching, or jotting down a few thoughts in a journal. Think of it as me time to transition out of your day's demands and into a restful state. Try to avoid stimulants like caffeine or nicotine close to bedtime. Caffeine can stay in your system for hours, and so if you're someone who loves coffee, consider having your last cup by early afternoon. Alcohol also definitely disrupts your sleep cycle, so if you're struggling with rest, consider limiting it or having it earlier in the evening. Your bedroom should feel like a sanctuary for sleep. Keep the room cool, dark, and quiet. Blackout curtains can make a big difference, especially if you're sensitive to light, and a white noise machine can help mask disruptive sounds. Also, think about removing any electronics from your bedside, especially if you're tempted to scroll before bed. So today we've covered a lot about how sleep truly is the ultimate performance enhancer. It's not about pushing harder or doing more. It's about giving your body the chance to recharge so you can show up sharper, stronger, and more in control of your day. Now, as we wrap up this episode, I want to share a little preview of what's coming up in the next episode. Let me ask you, how are those New Year's resolutions holding up so far? I know we're barely into the new year, but for so many of us, that initial motivation that starts to wear off quickly. Maybe you've already skipped a workout, had a chocolate moment, or thought, is this really sustainable? And honestly, who could blame you? So in the next episode, we're diving into exactly why so many resolutions fail this early in the game, and what you can do differently this year to set health goals and life goals that actually stick. I want you to forget about the cookie cutter advice about losing weight or hitting the gym 7 days a week. We're talking about creating goals that fit your life, your body, and what you truly need to thrive in 2025. It's time to stop running yourself into the ground and start working smarter, not harder, towards the health you deserve. So this episode is going to give you a whole new perspective on goal setting, and I think you'll find it incredibly empowering as you move through the year. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. If today's episode resonated with you, I'd love to hear from you in the ThriveHer tribe. If you head to thriveher.vip and join our free Ignite membership, you can join our community. Until next time, keep believing in yourself, keep striving for more, and keep thriving, because your best life is just ahead.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of the ThriveHer podcast. We hope you found valuable insights and practical tips to help you on your path to achieving everything you want in life. Remember, with the right support, you can achieve anything. If you love this episode, please share it on Instagram stories and tag No Nonsense Naturopath. Also, if you enjoy the podcast, you'll love a ThriveHer membership. Check it out at thriveher.vip. Each interaction helps others find this valuable information. Connect with us on social media and join our community of thriving women. Until next time, stay empowered, stay healthy, and keep thriving.